The story of Hachiko, the Japanese dog who waited for his owner for 10 years. In 1924, a young Akita puppy named Hachiko arrived in the bustling city of Tokyo, where he found a home with Professor Hinesburg Ueno. From the start, their bond was extraordinary. Hachiko wasn't just a pet, he was family. Every morning, the two would walk to Shibuya Station together. The professor would board the train for work, and Hachiko would settle at the station entrance, waiting patiently until evening, when they would reunite and walk home side by side. For Hachiko, those moments were everything. His world revolved around seeing the professor's face appear in the crowd, his gentle voice calling, "Hachi, I'm back." It was a simple ritual, but it was filled with love. One spring morning in 1925, the professor patted Hachiko on the head before heading to the train, as he always did. Hachiko sat by the station entrance, confident that by evening he would see his best friend again. But that evening, the professor didn't come back. Unbeknownst to Hachiko, the professor had suffered a fatal stroke at work. He was never coming back. But how could Hachiko know? Days turned into weeks, and Hachiko kept waiting. Each evening, as the train arrived, he scanned the crowd with hopeful eyes. Commuters recognized the dog and whispered among themselves. "That's the professor's dog," they said. "He's still waiting for him." Even as the seasons changed, Hachiko didn't give up. Winter brought bitter cold, snow collecting on his fur as he waited. Spring came again, with cherry blossoms fluttering around him, but the professor was still nowhere to be found. The people of Shibuya began to care for Hachiko, offering him scraps of food and kind words. Yet, no amount of kindness could fill the void in his heart. For 10 long years, Hachiko kept his vigil. He grew older, his once bright eyes clouding with age, but his faith never wavered. The station had become his second home, the place where his hope lived. By the time Hachiko passed away in 1935, he was no longer just a dog. He was a symbol of unwavering loyalty. News of his dedication spread across Japan, touching the hearts of people who saw in Hachiko a love so pure it transcended loss. Today, a bronze statue of Hachiko stands at Shibuya Station, where he waited all those years. Travelers stop to take photos and leave flowers, honoring the dog whose love never faded. Hachiko's story reminds us that loyalty and love are not bound by time. They endure, even in absence, teaching us the beauty of a heart that never forgets.